Hey, what's up everyone? It's Letitia with Barefoot Gardening. I hope that you're doing well. I am out here on this beautiful day and I am going to plant some sweet potato slips. My first time ever planting sweet potatoes. I have a huge 17 gallon jug or container, and I am going to plant what we believe to be purple passion sweet potatoes. My mom got this sweet potato from a family friend and grew slips from it. And so these are the slips. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Those roots are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so we're just going to plant a few, probably about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 slips in this container. I'm not really sure. But I want the slips to kind of cascade down, which they will anyway, but maybe they can grab the fence and grow along the fence as well, so I don't have to keep cutting them back. I do hear that sweet potato leaves are edible, and so I've never tried them before, but I'm open to it, and I'm more than happy to do a taste test. Y'all know how I roll at this point, but we're going to plant these slips. They all are ready, okay, to be planted. They are craving to be planted, okay, and so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like once I get them planted. All right, so I got them planted. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slips in a 17-gallon pot. They have been watered in, and so I'm hoping that come, maybe 3 months from now, 4 months from now, the sweet potatoes will be in the pot, and we'll harvest them, and I'll definitely do a video to show you that. All right, hey everyone, it's Letitia. I am going to plant my first tomato of this season. This is a Roma tomato, and I winter sowed these tomato plants, and they look gorgeous. And so I've already took off some of the bottom leaves. I think I'm going to take off this set of leaves as well, just to leave these at the top, because with tomatoes, everywhere you bury the stem, the plant will shoot off roots. So I'm going to bury it up till about here in the pot. I'm going to try some in the pot, and I'm going to try some in the ground. I'm not sure what size pots these are. I'm thinking they're about maybe 10 gallon, maybe bigger than that. I'm not sure, y'all. 15 gallons. But I'm going to plant this very deep. And then I am also, actually, guys, I forgot to put some fertilizer in here. So I am going to fertilize it with some Epsom salt and some 555 Eco Scraps fertilizer, just an organic fertilizer. Excuse me. And then I'm going to water it in. Let me go get the Epsom salt and the fertilizer, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my Epsom salt and my 555 Eco Scraps all-purpose fertilizer. If you all haven't ever seen it on my videos, this is what I use. It lasts a long time. I got a lot of these bags on sale during September, October, November months, because it was on clearance, and so I didn't even pay full price. I think you can get a bag of this for like $9, $10, and I paid something like $4, something like that. Here's my Epsom salt. Y'all can see that. And just gonna sprinkle a bit in, mix it in the soil here, and that'll just give it a little boost. I'm also going to water it in with some fish emulsion, and the fish emulsion is it's a fertilizer as well, organic, and it'll just, it's a water soluble fertilizer, so it will definitely be available to the plant immediately. Okay, immediately. The Epsom salt and the Eco Scraps fertilizer are it'll take time for it to break down, so it'll feed the plant slowly, but the fish emulsion will feed the plant almost immediately, okay, because it's water soluble. The Epsom salt may be able to do that too, because it dissolves pretty quickly. But again, this is the Roma tomato. I have it marked here, so don't forget. It's really easy not to do that in the garden. So all right, what's up everyone? I wanted to show you that I am planting my Roma, or one of the Roma tomatoes plants that I have in the ground. I winter sowed this winter Roma tomato, and it is beautiful as well. And so I'm going to plant it in the ground. I dug down way past the wood chips. Okay, I broke up the soil a little bit. I have clay soil here, and let me show you. I think I've showed you before, but it's pretty clayish, right? And so I dug that up, put some potting mix in here, mixed some perlite in, just want to make sure there's good drainage. I put some Epsom salt and some 555 fertilizer. That's all I'm going to do right now. The soil is very, very wet because I got it out of this pot that I'm not using yet, and so I'm not going to water it in. I did water with some fish emulsion before I planted, so when it was still in the winter sowing container, so I'm not going to water. But I'm going to, I mean, I dug this hole pretty far down. Y'all can see the wood chips are back. I'll zoom out a little bit. But I'm going to plant it, again, as deep as I can. Remember, tomatoes grow from their roots. From the stem will produce roots and grow very, very strong the further, the deeper you bury the plant. So I'm going to plant it in just like that. It's beautiful. And then I'm going to add some more potting mix. And just to make sure I can create a very, very strong plant. This is the first time I've planted in the ground, and then I'm gonna backfill a little bit with the wood chips. I'm not gonna put the wood chips right on top or close to the plant, just around it like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put in a stake. I did this in the pot, I just didn't show you, but I'm gonna go, hold on just a second, and get the stake. And it's better to stake the tomato right after you plant it, so you don't disturb the roots when it starts to grow. So I am going to do that. Just give me 1 second. Beautiful tomato. All right, so I'm just going to use what I have. I bought these last year. They're like little green poles. And I'm just going to use this, and if I need something stronger, I will reinforce it as it grows. But for right now, this is what I'm going to use. So let me back out just a little bit so you can see. And I'm going to put the stake right here in the back, and I'm just pushing it down right now in the ground. And then I'm going to just take my little hammer and beat it down just a little bit more. There we go. So it's a little bit more sturdy. And that's it. Voila, it's done. Okay, to prevent or try to prevent slugs and snails from attacking my young plant, I am going to put some crushed eggshells around the plant. These eggshells will also break down and provide calcium to the plant. It takes a little bit longer when they're just crushed by hand, but if you pulverize them in the blender, then they'll receive that calcium a little bit quicker. And so, but I'm just going to do this because slugs and snails don't like to, mosey across things that are going to cut them up. So I'm just going to simply crush and spread. I have a bunch of these. I'm just going to put them at the base of the plant, kind of around the plant, like so. What's up, everyone? This is my greens harvest. I'm so excited. This will probably be the last harvest. But this is so much just from a few plants. I really didn't realize how much greens I could actually grow. I thought I didn't have enough plants, you know, to at least have a couple of salads, you know, every day. And I mean, been harvesting for a while, if y'all been following my videos. But this is the last big harvest. I think I'm going to, I left my plants, but I think I'm going to pull them out. It's just getting hot. And so I'm starting to see that, you know, things are taking a long time to grow back, you know, and so, or some are wilting and just not looking the best. So I think this is my last harvest of greens. So I harvested for the first time today, the Paris Cost lettuce. So this is Paris Cost. So I'm going to do a taste test. And then I have in here pak choy, spinach. This is some leaf lettuce, just some green leaf lettuce. So I'm excited. I'm so pumped up about this. But let me try this Paris Cost. I'm going to come back at you in just a second. Okay, I hope that you can see me. So I'm going to do this Paris Cost lettuce. I have 2 pieces here. I've never tried this before, but I'm sure it just tastes like any other lettuce is what my hubby says. But I just want to try it raw, and then, you know, obviously I'll put it in a salad because it is a lettuce green. So here we go. Yeah. So it has like, yeah, just a very mild lettuce flavor. Not too bad. And just like any other lettuce green,